It was that bad. I had a plan. I never shared my plan with anyone because I knew that they would stop me. It had to deal with prescription drugs. I stayed in my barracks room, and my detachment sergeant, he came to my room, found me, and he took care of me. I'm in Korea, fighting for a 12-year marriage, about to hit 13 years, as best as I can. All she has to do is put her phone up, not answer. I can't go and talk to her in person. I can't force her to be on the phone. I'm still working. I'm an NCO. I was in one of the medical detachments out there at Camp Humphreys. I'm running the training room, the ICU, for the field hospital, and I'm doing my best to not bring it to work. It finally reaches a point in February I just wanted it to end. My detachment sergeant, it was the way that he had been through a divorce, and it was, when he told me his story, it was very hard, and I kept thinking so many nights, like, well, he did it, and he's here, and he's doing great, so I can do it too. But he kept telling me I need to find something. I need to find a passion. I was overweight, constantly being taped, constantly on close to busting tape, and I never did, but it was always so close. So that was the first thing I went for, and it's where I found my passion. When I was going through all this, I was watching videos of people succeeding. And one of the clips was this woman finishing an Ironman. And when she was coming across and she was hurt, she was exhausted. And they said her name and they said, "You're an Ironman." And I said that that's what I wanted. I remember I walked in and I told the guy, I said, "These are the bikes I've been looking at." It was a Trek store. I said, "I like the Trek bikes, what I've been reading about them." I said, of these that I like, which one do you think is best for me to do triathlons and an Ironman? And the guy laughed at me and he said, "You're kind of too big to do an Ironman." So I said, "Thank you. Is there someone else that can help me?" He ended up helping me. He apologized. I did go back after each sprint triathlon and said, "Hey, this was my time. I took 10th overall or 12th overall, and 4th, 5th in my group." And we laughed about it in the end. And he was like, "You just don't look like someone who does cardio endurance events." So there are times where I'm getting ready for a workout. I woke up at 3:30 this last Saturday to go ride my bike. And when I woke up, I said, "Man, I don't know what this is for. If I take this Saturday off, what would it hurt?" I talked to my daughter a couple weeks ago, and she kept asking me how my workouts were, how the gym was, how's my bike. I really like my bike. So she likes to ask me about my bike. And it felt good that my 15-year-old daughter is interested in this, cares about it, asks me about it. So I know that my daughter's going to ask this, but I know that it's going to make me happy to see my daughter interested in this. So I tell myself, okay, I want my daughter to be interested in me and my life as much as I'm interested in hers. I'm going to go and ride these 50 miles, and I'm going to have my story to tell her. In the summertime, it was right before I came back from Korea that I took that medication. That was my plan. And I took it to the pharmacy and disposed of it properly. And to me, that's when I said that I may go through some stuff, depression, sadness, these things, they come in waves. But I knew during that time that whatever I'm going through, it's not going to be the end. And while I still might go through some stuff here and there, I know that that's not the option. That's not an option. It's not the choice that I'll make. Because whatever I'm here for, it's not done yet.